I'm Natalie Divney, Vice President of R&D Operations at Ellucian.
Hi, I'm Charlie Kennedy. I'm a Vice President from Nationwide Insurance, leading a program that develops web and mobile applications.
Hi, I'm Tracy Saunders, and I'm from Ellucian.
We brought a group of people from Nationwide, both from our business and IT organization, because we're embarking on a journey to try to scale Agile and Lean practices across not only at the team level, which we're already doing it at the team level, but to the program and portfolio level. The first session gave us the benefit of giving our entire group of people a common context.
The first session gave me a much more broader perspective and appreciation for the degree of change that goes on in an organization. I'm actually from the Human Resources Department. And I'm participating because I really want to understand how do we help facilitate culture change that needs to support an agile organization. You know what our R&D organization is doing, but how do we help across the board be agile as a business? And its culture, how do we help support the culture, the values, the underlying decisions and assumptions that we have about how business gets done? Is all part of what I'm looking at and trying to bring back to our organization.
So from my perspective, it was incredibly important to bring in other colleagues of mine into this, because we are driving such a organizational change. We have such a great amount of change management that's going on within Ellucian, and I am heading up and leading the Agile transformation within R&D, but we are a service organization and we support all of our products, and I can't drive the organizational change from just R&D. We need support from our people team and from our technology, IT teams, as well as our services teams and like. So for me, bringing in outside or external resources within Ellucian to help them understand what Agile means and what it means from a business agility perspective is going to be absolutely instrumental in terms of driving the change that we need to with Ellucian.
Major benefit of this program is being able to work with and participate in this program with people from other companies also, and be able to share their ideas and then maintain those contacts after you go home.
So having other companies come in, you can hear what they are doing. There's great cross-pollination. You get great ideas from other organizations. At the same time, if you are, I think it's a very hard path to go alone, right? So, and if I think about executive teams, and there's lots of ways change happens in an organization, but as big of a grand scale of a agile can be in terms of a change, getting your advocates from a leadership and executive sponsorship, and I don't just mean in word, I mean in deed as well. And so I think that having some of your executives come in, build some common language, build an approach that's consistent with everyone, I think that can go a long way to helping accelerate your, the progress that an organization makes.
So being able to have experiences to share, whether it's the pain points that they're experiencing or what they've learned that we can go back and leverage, has been incredibly insightful in providing that value. The site visits have been incredibly insightful. Being able to actually sit in and see them doing their planning, their quarterly planning, and actually kind of feel how they are working together and getting that collaboration across their various locations.
Oh gosh, those have been tremendously helpful. Not only from seeing a physical structure, because I think, back to culture, how do you use physical space to help reinforce the types of culture you want to have, to reinforce the types of behavior in an organization. So seeing, the sites that we have so far, seeing how those organizations design their workspace, actually seeing people coming together, how they're reinforcing all of their values in their organization has been really interesting. The different sites also have taken their own form of Agile or Scrum or whatever, and hearing their journey and how they've made progress and how they're augmenting it to make it work for them has been really helpful, just to think, it's not a cookie cutter approach.
I have joined the mentor call. It's been really insightful in terms of hearing from whether it's Sanjeev or Arlen to really get that feedback back and really have their institutional knowledge of what they've actually done with other customers at other engagements, whether it's been a training session around what an Agile program management office would look like, what we could be doing differently, and connecting me to other people that can actually help me drive the organizational change that we're trying to drive. So for me, the mentor calls have been huge.
Those have been super helpful. For one thing I've done is just sort of, how do you help me think how to think about this? So it's this very free form kind of conversation. And really what I was trying to understand is how, some of this confluence of what feels like can be conflicting processes and structures and ways of operating. How do I understand those in a more dynamic way?
So it's a great program to help prepare the people in your organization to go down this kind of a journey to deploy lean and agile practices, and I'd highly recommend you participate.